For many years, packaging innovation meant one thing: adding more complexity. To maximize shelf life and graphic appeal, we've engineered our packaging with more layers, more coatings, and more exotic materials all fused together. But in the modern circular economy, this complexity has become a critical liability for us. There are, of course, different sustainable design strategies in the packaging sector, but in my personal work auditing different packaging portfolios, I've observed that the single most powerful trend in sustainable design today is a strategic return to simplicity. I'm talking about the rise of monomaterials, and I'll get to that in a minute. Hi, my name is Hossein Iman. I am the principal consultant at Circular Blueprint. I help and I advise big FMCG companies in Australia and New Zealand on their packaging compliance and sustainability. I believe that for businesses in Australia and New Zealand, adopting a monomaterial strategy is not just an environmental choice, it is one of the most effective commercial decisions that could be made today. I want to break down why this shift is happening and how it directly impacts the bottom line of many businesses. First, let's define our terms. What is a monomaterial? A monomaterial package means a package is made from a single type of material. In the packaging industry, where my background is actually, this means a package is made from a single type of polymer, let's say a pouch made entirely out of polyethylene or PE. Now, you can contrast this with a multi-layer composite, like a standard chip packet. These are often engineering marvels, fusing plastic and aluminum together, but while they perform well on the shelf, they are the nemesis of our recycling system. To understand why, we need to understand how a material recovery facility works. Those are the sorting plants where your curbside recycling goes. These facilities use advanced optical sorters designed to identify high-volume, consistent material streams. When a monomaterial package goes through the system, it is quite easy. The sort is easily identified as, let's say, it is a PE, a PET, and it directs it to the correct system, and it becomes a valuable resource. But when a multi-layer package enters the system, the machine cannot identify whether it is a single clean material or not, so it is identified as a contaminant, and it is unable to be sorted, and it is typically dropped into the residual waste stream and sent directly to the landfill. And this brings me to the business case for the monomaterials. Adopting a monomaterial strategy is more than just being green. It is a calculated business move to de-risk your operation. So hear me out here. As we are seeing regulations like the European Union's PPWR develop and roll out, we know for sure that the global trend is moving aggressively towards recyclability at scale. Theoretical recyclability is no longer enough, nor it is really practical or working. As much as monomaterials are capable to be future-proof, complex multi-layer materials, on the other hand, will be the first to face fees, penalties, or just bans. In addition, I believe that this builds unshakable brand trust. In an era of intense scrutiny over greenwashing claims, simplicity brings clarity. Being able to state unequivocally that your packaging is 100% PE and fully recyclable is an easy yet powerful and honest claim to make. It allows you to use the Australian recycling label with confidence. An important question remains here. Let's say you're fully on board with the whole monomaterial thing, the technology is there, your supplier is there, and everything is ready for you to execute. But how do you actually make the switch? Well, I'm glad you asked. So I recommend a 4-step practical approach. Step 1, audit your current portfolio. You need to identify every multi-layer or composite material you use and flag it as a risk. Step 2, engage your suppliers. The industry is innovating very quickly. Ask them about the latest high-performance monomaterial films that offer barrier properties competitive with traditional laminates you already use. Step 3, test for performance. Run some trials. You must rigorously test any new material for shelf life and transport stability. This might take some time, but the payoff certainly worth it. And step 4, validate. Commission a prep assessment to get the technical ruling on recyclability of your SKU and earn the right to use the ARL on pack. The message coming from the regulators recyclers, and consumers is clear. They all want simplicity, and as long as I can see, the future of packaging is simple. The move towards monomaterials is a strategic shift that aligns environmental responsibility with sound business sense. If you're working in a FMCG company and looking into transitioning your portfolio or need help validating a new material, get in touch with us with the link below. Also, everybody leave us a comment. Let me know what you think of this video and this concept. I'll answer your comments and your questions. I'll see you next week. Have a good one.